What's going on, guys? I'm here with one of my clients, Ben, who closed his first 35K retainer. What's up, Ben? How are you, man? How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great.
Let's
Absolutely.
go. Let's go, dude. Tell me a bit how did it feel when you first closed it? Like what went through your head?
Just finally everything kind of made sense.
Yep.
Just the process after doing a lot of hard work and not necessarily seeing it in the moment, but once everything got together and it finally clicked, it felt good.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And I think I think I could speak for everyone when I say at Master Filmmaker, we're super proud of you, man. Like it's always that culmination of like a hard period of time, and then everything clicks, and then you get it. You know what I mean? Which I
Yeah.
freaking love. I guess for anybody who doesn't know you, do you mind just giving us kind of a little bit of background on you, your story, just for anybody who doesn't know you?
Yeah, so I've been in the filmmaking industry for the last 7 years. Started commercial production though, mostly wedding for the last seven, but I started commercial production, freelancing a little bit last year, and then finally took it seriously and started my own agency beginning of this year.
Let's
And
go.
then just been I was looking for a way to kind of develop things, take it to the next levels, have consistent clients, consistent people always to work with instead of just working from project to project, hoping to get the next meal essentially. So I remember seeing the 39 retainer package, and then I got connected with you guys and went from there.
I love it, man. I guess what was kind of the biggest problem you had prior to joining the program?
Well, the biggest thing with for me, I would say, is just I just didn't know what to do yet. Didn't really have a niche, didn't really have a specific vision or goal in mind yet, essentially, because just didn't know what to do yet, just because of how new the business is. So just didn't know what to do essentially, and I
Yeah.
think that was a big thing of like coming into this program.
Like not knowing the steps to take to get to where you wanted to get to.
Yeah, essentially like knowing kind of what I wanted to do, but not knowing how to get there or how to build it up.
Right. Well, dude, now you got the sick like polos and the jackets and the logo. I love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude. Well, I'm super proud of you, like from where you've started to where you are, and like we have so much more to go. Obviously, it's just the beginning, which is huge. I guess like kind of a weird question, but like, why did you maybe decide to go with this program over maybe some of the other programs out there? Was there anything specific? Maybe I was just super annoying on your ads in Instagram every day. Is there anything?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really get much. I didn't get many ads for any other programs. A few maybe. I remember the funnel being $39 for 39 retainer ideas. And I just literally just wanted to get in. Just wanted to see like, okay, get a little taste. What's out there. What are some options? What are people doing? And that then just kind of the conversation that led from getting reached out by the setter and all of that, just kind of it made sense, in a way. It didn't just like, okay, someone's trying to sell something, shove something down your throat. It made sense.
For sure.
We had a problem, or you could say we had a need, something that we wanted to get to, and the questions were being answered on how to get there.
100%. That's fair enough. I guess, is there anything that's been particularly helpful throughout the program thus far that you feel like has really helped with like maybe closing this deal, confidence, like anything within sales, pricing? Like, has there been anything that's been super helpful so far?
I think biggest help specifically would probably be Evan. He's always been in the corner, like
Let's
giving
go.
ideas, do this, try this, maybe try doing this, different ideas, different things to, you have to try things, and then some things will fail,
Yep.
but then you figure out what succeeds, and you go with that. Specifically has been, I definitely well worth the money.
I love it, man. I love it. And I guess like kind of a weird question, but I guess where do you feel like you might have been if you hadn't taken the leap? Because obviously it's scary to like do something new and like change the course of action. But like, I guess where do you feel like you might have been if you hadn't done that?
What's funny is that, I was kind of thinking about this a couple days ago. Literally that the fact that an investment was made into this, like money was paid into this, like, hey, I need to make it work. I need to make it happen. I feel like, not to say that I'm not motivated, it's just that you're always busy. So, stuff will always be thinking. And then, because like I said, we've had this office space for a little bit, and we didn't really think about it or even really put it onto our like front burner to build the commercial business and use these avenues until the fact that we started to get into the program. We talk through about, okay, what's the direction that we want to take this in, and it made us work. It made us
Made you
think a
do
little bit
something
more.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of just like, all right, hopefully we land some big commercial client, we're here,
Yep.
because there was that investment.
Kind of light that fire under your ass and like, hey,
Yeah.
let's go, let's get this done. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've done that myself too, man, where it's like, it sounds super like corny and whatever, but it's like the transformations in the transaction. It's like now that I've invested in something,
Yeah.
I think you said it perfectly. It's like, I'm going to make this work, not will this work. And I think a lot of people who don't find success in just any avenue of their life are very much so the passive, let me sit back and like, will it work for me? Instead of like, I'm going to do everything in my power to make this work for me,
Yeah.
you know, which is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest thing for us is that I think if we didn't do this, specifically for myself, I feel like I would have probably been continuing to be, you know, worried about the wedding business and worried about this and worried about that. You know, I have other businesses I'm a part of, but specifically the fact that, you know, you have this investment, you put this time and money aside for this, now you have to make it a priority.
Yeah, 100%. And last question, dude, and I'll let you get back to closing deals. But I guess if anyone's maybe on the fence about booking a call and just seeing if it's the right fit for them, kind of knowing what you know now, I guess like what advice would you give them?
I would say twofold. I would say be ready to work. Don't go into it and just expecting to be like, okay, I spent this money and now it's going to work for me.
Magic. Yeah, it's not magic.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you gotta be able to work, but it's definitely well worth it because it inspires you and it makes you want to grow and expand your business, not just let it just sit how it is, whatever it's doing, just stagnate in and of itself. You know, if you're on the fence and you're like, man, I'm just like I'm ready to maybe or maybe I'm not. If just do it and it'll light that fire underneath you that, hey, I've invested money into this, now let me put the time and effort into it now too.
100%. Well, dude, I'm very excited to do another one of these when you're at 1 million. We're freaking crushing it. Like I see it. I see the vision. I'm super pumped for you, dude. I can't tell you how much like everyone at the team is super proud of you. We're just super excited for you, man. So I appreciate your time.
Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.